Thanksgiving is that time of year filled with family, football, food, and killer fucking turkeys. That's right, my spooky friends. Today we're reviewing the best Thanksgiving movie of all time. Get the fuck out of the way, Charlie Brown, because we got ourselves a masterpiece. I mean, have any of you actually sat down and watched this amazing piece of media? Well, if you haven't, then sit back and listen because you're about to have your mind blown. Thanksgiving is the sole holiday that, in my opinion, doesn't have much you can base horror movies around. Like, what are we gonna base a film about? Somebody getting killed by cardiac arrest because grandma put too much work into dinner and you wanted to eat a lot not to make her feel bad? So when I heard there was a film that made the iconic animal associated with the holiday a murderous demonic legend, I was interested to say the least. But when I found the budget was a measly $3,000, it made this film can't miss, and boy was I not disappointed. I mean, this movie has it all: shitty acting, hilarious interactions, a bisexual icon in our villain turkey, and some pretty decent gore for the budget. Oh, I almost forgot, but we are also treated to a friendship song that is random but somehow felt like it wasn't out of place. The story is pretty basic, just some college kids going home for Thanksgiving break, and some ancient turkey gets resurrected by a dog pissing on what looks like one of those hollow chocolate candies. You know, just ordinary stuff. But nobody that turns this movie on wants to dive deep into the relationship between our Chad backup quarterback Johnny and his father, or our stereotypical nerd Darren and his journey to get laid. No, we came for the main course, which is the killer turkey. Like, imagine you know nothing about this film. You just wanted a Thanksgiving horror movie and you have no idea what the budget is. All you know is that there's a killer turkey. Imagine the emotion someone will go through when they think they'll get this, but instead they get this.
Bless you.
Allergy season, you know. Fucking weather. But it was nice today, huh?
Did you just say fucking?
What do you mean? Is that supposed to mean that midgets can't cuss?
I wasn't worried about the size of the fuck. I was worried about the age of the fuck. How old are you?
510 years old.
Fuck it then, I guess you can say.
It's by far one of the better low-budget films. Like, it's actually watchable to an extent. I'm not saying your parents would sit and enjoy this cinematic masterpiece, but maybe have some friends over and take a drink every time Turkey says a one-liner. And believe me, there are a lot of one-liners. While watching, though, I could pinpoint where the budget went. It's a combination of 4 things, and those 4 things are the opening sequence, the Turkey animated backstory, Turkey himself, and the gore. Like, the gore isn't super groundbreaking, but what we got is satisfying enough to actually pay attention to the kills. I might want to add that this movie also has a sequel. It was crowdfunded because the first became such a huge hit, and it somehow raised $112,000. Now, when you search for the sequel, you have to search for Thankskilling 3 because there's some memesters and thought it would be fun to skip Thankskilling 2. That's the joke. I've personally never seen the sequel, and I hear horrible things about it, which is odd because they had 100 times the budget and somehow made a worse film. But I might check it out if you all want me to suffer through that as well. So I hope I have convinced you enough to check out this film yourself if you haven't already. If you have seen it, then please show it to everybody you know. We need the world to see this film, as we can learn a lot from it. Like, even if you're a 2-foot turkey, all it takes is wearing somebody else's face to trick them into thinking you're not a turkey but a grown man. Now, with all that said, I will give Thankskilling a 46% on the pumpkin meter.